Welcome to the Chronicles of Amber. This is a video in the series of Christian words or churchy jargon that we need explained. Quite often as Christians we can just use these words or spit these words out that we've picked up in church and say them to either non-believers or new Christians, and they just don't know what we're saying. Personally, I've been through that many times. Being a new Christian, there were so many words that were said to me that I just didn't have a clue, and I had to go home and Google, and then still didn't understand them because it didn't make sense. This video is an explanation of the word Calvary, not to be confused with the word cavalry, which when I've actually made notes, I've actually written the word cavalry down, just to make things more confusing. Again, I'm not a Latin teacher or a Greek teacher or a Hebrew teacher, but I like to try to learn the origins of a word. So the Latin name CALVARY was used as a translation of the Greek word cranium. And this was what the Hebrew word gulgaleth was interpreted as the place of a skull. The shape of it made it look like a bit like a human skull. Other people have said it was a place where skulls were found. Some have even said that it was where the skull of Adam was found. If you're into history and all that stuff, then go and look it up. So Calvary or Golgotha is the place where Jesus was crucified. I think most of the time where you'll hear this word is in some worship songs. They quite often sing about Calvary. So Calvary or Golgotha was the place where Jesus was crucified. In the Bible, Calvary is only referred to as being a place, but since at least the 6th century, people have referred to it as being a mountain or a hill. There is still no full agreement of where this place actually is right now. So in the book of John, there are verses which describes the place of Calvary as being near the city. In the book of Hebrews, it describes the place as being outside the city walls. In the book of Matthew and Mark, they both talk about the place being somewhere which people would have walked by. So it would have been quite near the city, that passers-by could have seen it. So people from those verses can generally say that the place of Calvary or Golgotha would have been outside the city walls of Jerusalem, but it would have been close enough that passers-by would have been able to see. So all the books of the gospel, which are Matthew, Mark, Luke and John, which are your first 4 books in what we call the New Testament, the second half of the Bible, they all talk about Calvary or Golgotha and they refer to it as being the place of a skull. So next time you're singing a worship song and it sings the words Calvary, you will now be able to say with confidence that Calvary is the place where Jesus was crucified. Again, I hope that's been helpful. If there's any other words that you're really struggling with as a Christian or a non-Christian, then drop them below in the comments and I'll try to look at them at some point. Thanks for watching again, guys. I really appreciate the support. If you found this helpful, then please share it and like the video. Don't forget to subscribe. That's really, really important. And thanks for watching.